What's up guys, do you want to get better at Smash? Of course you watch my videos, so Metafy is probably the best place for you to get sessions right now and get a lot better. There are a ton of different amazing coaches and you'll even find me on there. It's also not just for Smash, it can also be for different games like Brawlhalla or Pokemon or even chess. Anyways, if you want to book a session and become legitimately better, then there's no better time than now since offline is coming back. And you can very easily get a session by either joining my Discord or going to the Metafy webpage, and you'll be able to see my schedule there and you can pick whatever time fits you. Don't forget to use the promo code for a 15% discount, as well as you can refer a friend to take a session as well. And if they do, then both of you will get a $10 discount. Charizard plays a very call-out heavy game. He's heavy, has an additional double jump, big range, and lots of fire. Because of his range, power, and dash speed, he'll play a ton on calling you out on how you shield, how you jump, and how you dash. Not only does he attempt to call you out in neutral, but he'll mostly try to call you out in the advantage state. Your tech habits, mashing habits, how you double jump, and so on to try scoring the kill. Now, even though it's a heavy call-out game, it doesn't mean that he should be slacking on his pressure game or shield dashing game. Pressure will be applied mostly from the air. He'll jump and double jump mix-up to space his forward air or neutral air. He'll double jump back as a mix-up to space his back air, Flamethrower aka fire, and even mix you up with landing and grabbing. Keep in mind that forward air will still not be safe against shield against characters like Link or Cloud that have very long ranged options out of shield. Spacing neutral air will be much safer most of the time. Against slower out of shield options, you can land with a close range neutral air and jab or spot dodge to interrupt grabs as well. A space down tilt or forward tilt can also be safe in a lot of matchups. Forward tilt being safer against characters like Link and Cloud at max range, while down tilt is better against characters with slower options out of shield and shield grabs at close range, since you can punish with a quick option and even forward smash. Fire will always be safe no matter how it hits a shield. You can cancel it pretty quick if it's spaced, and if you want to call them out on shielding, you could attempt to jump in with fire, which will still damage them and drain their shield, elevating your call-out game even further during this period, as you now just have to read if they are retreating with dashes, if you think they'll jump, or if you think they are going to attempt to rush at you. A simple dash attack or tilt will break shields as well as Aerial's shield poke. Flare Blitz can also become a threat now, as he can attempt to go all in with a grounded or aerial one. This move is obviously not safe against shield, and a few players and characters might also be able to react with a well-timed jump if it's anticipated, so it's still risky. Well-spaced fires could be found at the range where you would normally short hop and pressure with back air, if you know how to do a turnaround fire, and if you're slightly closer, you could short hop back for back air, or do a B reverse fire by pressing neutral B at the peak of the short hop and immediately flicking towards the opponent. Keep in mind though that the best fires are only when you notice that the opponent is staying very grounded and stubborn about not jumping. This conditioning might happen naturally because of how big and fast your anti-airs are, or because you've done a good job anti-airing and shield dashing into their space. Obviously, fire will lose to jump, so do not use fire if they are very jump happy. Keep anti-airing them instead at that point, as anti-airing needs to be a common opening for you anyway. After you safely pressure shield, it'll be up to you whether you want to shield, dash away, jump again, or use follow-up attacks like jabs, tilts, forward air, neutral air if he's turned around as it starts from behind, and can anti-air jumps really quickly, as well as you could always mix it up with dash grab or fire if you read spot dodges. Jumps above opponents to pressure with falling neutral airs and even up airs might be safe too if you space it right in a few matchups. Shield dashing a lot will be really important, as he has an amazing out of shield game, especially if you're really good at reacting with grab against shields and react to jumps with anti-airs such as up smash, forward air, neutral air, up air, back air, and even up B, which has super armor and can call out the aggressive aerial that the opponent tried pressuring with. After shield dashing, you could also choose to just simply neutral air and fade it back to attempt to disengage, or fish for a parry, and honestly anything else you want to mix up with. It'll be really good to also shield dash into mid-range, where Charizard's forward tilt will be a threat at max range, as well as he could react with quick forward air, dash up smashes, dash grabs, or dash back and mix up with a short hop landing back air. His grab out of shield is also exceptionally large, so sometimes you'll shield dash into a spot where the opponent's grab won't reach, but Charizard's will. At the same time though, because of how big he is, he'll be easily pressured back, easily anti-aired, easily hit and comboed in general, and even though he's heavy, he can struggle to sometimes resetting neutral once he's in disadvantage. So this is why sometimes, rather than playing too safe and taking your time to space and pressure, it might just be better to attempt calling out the opponent. Knowing his basic combos and setups will be really important so you can get the most out of your advantage state. The best possible scenario is getting a back throw into immediately dash RAR back air. This can be done by, for example, flicking right, left, jump, and immediately back air behind you. And if you have a shoulder button set to jump, you could also flick right, left, and press shoulder button jump into C-stick for the aerial. Not only will it kill at ridiculously early percents, especially when Charizard has rage, but it might set up really well into edge guards for another back air or neutral air. Or you can remain on stage after the back air and fish for a down air, forward air, or fire. Fire straight down is a great conditioner, and standing in position for it is a great bait for the opponent to recover high so you can forward air. Or for them to recover under it, which you could try to punish with down air. Angling your fire down or up can be really important in this scenario. The back throw to back air will work till around 30%, assuming they DI away, and you having no rage. And it might require you to dash in just a slight bit further once they get above 20%. You could also mix up with fake combos like reverse neutral air into double jump neutral air or double jump back air. Air dodges can be punished with down air if it's off stage, and double jumps might get sniped by the neutral air. Down throw will true combo into forward air till roughly 30%, assuming they DI away, but will mostly only be done when you grab someone at the corner. If they DI in, you'll be able to forward air or neutral air. Most of the time, however, you'll be using this mid-stage at mid-percents where it can set up into tech chases onto platforms. Other than that, forward throw will be used for launching opponents off stage or killing at high percents, while up throw will be a killed throw as well at high percents, and will kill even earlier if there are platforms. Your only other combos will be through landing aerials, so landing up air, landing down air, and landing neutral air, all of which are rewarding. Landing neutral air will start setting up into tech chases at around 60%, and you can either keep it simple or try to go for flare blitz, which in theory can cover all the options, but it will also depend on timing and the character's size and tech roll animations, as some might still be able to roll behind it. Hitting with the fire will set up tech chases from 40 till 60% instead. You won't be setting up tech chases on floaty characters, but instead you'll get true combos, unless they DI away. And obviously landing close up won't be safe against shield and it'll get you punished, so it's still hard to find these hits. Landing a forward air won't really give any combos, but it'll set up for tech chases around 25% till around 40%. Landing the back air and hitting the fire sets up for tech chasing from 0 to 15%, while the inner hits set up for tech chases 5% later. Forward tilt's fire can set up into tech chases at around 10 till 20%, while the inner hit sets up for tech chases from 30 till 50%. Keep in mind that there will probably be no tech chases at all from hitting these moves if the opponent is ready to DI upwards, or if they're floaty, in which case, if you want, you could also read their double jump instead. Down tilt, however, will have lower angles for tech chases and will force one even with DI up from around 10 till 35%. Dash attack is used as a quick punish against dashes and whiffs, and will provide no combos, even when you hit with the late sour spot of the move, and will instead just launch opponents in a bad spot where they will have to immediately respect the back air or shield dash, by either being ready to air dodge or double jump. Attempting to force double jumps is key, as you'll want to try catching landings as much as you can. Up tilt isn't something you'll hit much on the ground, as instead it'll be used for quick punishes against landings. Charizard will ideally want to get right under the opponent to find up tilts, up smashes, up B mix-ups, parry punishes, and grabs out of shield, mostly due to his wings being disjointed and fast. Using aerials to deal with landings like up air or neutral air once they are straight above you is fine as a mix-up, but it can be a little bit more risky. Anyway, if he didn't have time to get under the opponent to catch landings, he could also attempt to stay just out of range and space a forward tilt or dash grab as a mix-up instead. Jab will be a quick mix-up and will have the same launch angle and advantage state as dash attack. If you're feeling really confident and want to go all in, you could also try to attempt combo breaking with up B, and rely on the super armor and big initial hitbox to reverse the situation if it'll score you a kill. Forward smash will be really good for punishing tech replace, air dodges, reading spot dodges, punishing ledge hangs, and calling out shield grabs because of the hurtbox shift. Down smash can be decent at covering tech rolls, but it'll mostly be used to punish 2 frames, like directional air dodges, or after fire if you reset their recovery. This will actually be one of Charizard's key moments in his play, punishing 2 frames with long-ranged fires so that you can find things like down-angled forward tilt or down airs, which are even better than down smash, as down smash should only be used if you aren't in range for forward tilt or if you don't have time to jump and down air. As for ledge trapping, you'll either be standing close to the ledge, shielding and reacting to regular get-ups, get-up attacks, and ledge rolls with up smash, as well as you could try to call out ledge jumps preemptively with neutral air or forward air, and even back air, or react to jumps with short up airs and even back airs. You could also stand at roll distance to be ready and fire all the ledge options and hopefully reset how they re-grab the ledge for a 2-frame punish. Ledge jumps could be used here to work around the fire sometimes, but even the long-ranged fire will make the opponents flinch and can still cover the ledge stall as well as the ledge jump. So naturally, because of how much space and how many options you cover, this will usually be where you ledge trap from. In other words, standing closer to the ledge means you are playing a reactionary ledge trapping game, while standing at roll distance allows you to play a more coverage-based ledge trapping game. And you'll want to go back and forth between them, as the coverage-based ledge trap can condition opponents to press ledge options at certain timings, as well as condition them to not press certain ledge options at all anymore, making it easier to react to their ledge options long term. On top of all of this, he'll also have an amazing ledge trumping game, as he can run off and B-reverse his recovery right at the ledge for a quick snap, allowing an early back air to kill, up air to read a ledge jump buffer, or flare blitz to cover any other ledge option. Even though Flare Blitz has heavy armor, it'll still damage Charizard and can still be countered, as well as if you recover from too close, you'll bump the ledge. To recover with Flare Blitz correctly and snap the ledge, you'll have to do it from a good distance off stage, as well as aim just below the ledge. Otherwise, you could also try to recover high if you expect the opponent to go low, but it'll be very risky. At the ledge, Charizard has a lot of potential ledge mix-ups, but they are pretty risky and punishable. Most of the time, you'll either jump in with quick double jump forward air to punish opponents, or landing neutral air against shield. Or you triple jump after forward air, and neutral air, fire, or directional air dodge. You could double jump back and triple jump in with aerials or fire too. Otherwise, you could also mix up by releasing the ledge and double jumping backwards for 2 back airs and attempt to recover again. But you'll be re-grabbing the ledge and most likely get hard punished. You can double jump neutral air and space it only to triple jump forward air. Double jump away from the ledge and B-reverse your fire, all of which are very risky. Next up, I'll be teaching you how you can combine all the Pokemon together so that you can be the very best like no one ever was. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like the video if you liked it, and if you want to support my work, then please help me out on Patreon. And to all my Patreons, thank you so much for all the support. And feel free to come by my Twitch as I stream almost daily from 4 PM EST.